Hey guys, welcome to the second video for computer basics. Today I'm going to show you how to use the desktop, which is the first screen when you turn on your laptop. So first off, I want to say thank you for watching the first video if you watched it. If not, go on and head back and watch the intro to hardware. Again, keep going. I know this might be a little new territory for you to learn about computers, but don't give up. This is something we can all get better at, and just keep going. So I hope you enjoy the next video. Okay, so now that we were able to log in, this is going to be the first screen you see. Okay, this is known as your desktop. So what you could be able to do in your desktop is you are able to create folders that hold your files. So think about it as a file cabinet. In your computer, you have folders. In those folders, you have different types of files, whether they're Word documents or PowerPoints and Excel sheets, and all these type of files I'll be explaining later on. But basically, you're able to store information in a folder. Same thing with pictures. You could store pictures on the desktop, and music, different kinds of things. You can also store in your desktop what's known as a shortcut. So within your computer, you have different applications, and you create these little shortcuts. So basically, instead of having to find the location of Google Chrome in your computer, you are able to just have it here, as I have. And see, you're at Google. So now I'm gonna just search strawberry ice cream. And see, it works that easy. Okay, so that's one benefit of having in a desktop, as I mentioned, your folders. You also have a recycling bin. So basically, you're able to drag files or folders or anything that you have in desktop and just drag it into the trash can, and you have deleted your files. In your desktop, you also have what's known as your start. In this, you are able to see all the applications that are in your computer. Okay, so whether it's games or Word, PowerPoint, video editor, you have all those here. To the right, you have all the different applications as well. I think these are more of like what goes with Microsoft. Okay, so you have visual representation of each application. So like you have the mail, Word, Excel. My computer comes with Paint 3D, so different things. Xbox console. Yep, more of a visual representation. Okay, at the lower bottom, you have your power button. So here, there's three modes you could have with the computer, which is restart. Basically, it uploads your computer from as if you had just turned it on. Shut down, it completely closes all your apps, and you are able to shut down completely. With sleep mode, let's say you are using a Word document and you are going away to go eat food or something, but you don't want to close down the computer, so you put it in sleep mode, and basically this saves you battery while still having your applications open. And then when you come back, you just press any key or move your mouse, and it'll come back to the screen being on. Okay, so that's what the start is. Next to the start, you have what's known as the Cortana. You have your search, and Cortana, basically you are able to talk to her. It's kind of your Windows assistant. Same thing if you don't want to talk to Cortana, you could type in anything, like let's say Word, and you immediately get anything that comes up with Word. Okay, so here you have Paint on the taskbar. So you have Internet Explorer, which is another browser. Then you have Google Chrome. So see, you could have it here. You could get Google here, or you can also search it. Then you have File Explorer. Basically, your File Explorer is where you store, this is like the ultimate file cabinet in your computer. You store all your files in here, your pictures, videos. If you see here, this is ways you can organize. Desktop will show you what's on the actual desktop. In documents, you are able to create folders and store different types of files in there. In downloads, you are able to see what you have been able to download from the external, whether it's internet related or you got from external drive. You will be seeing here. As you can see, I'm able to see all the files that I have since the beginning of this year. In the music, as I mentioned, you store any type of music files, pictures, the same, and videos. So basically, these are the different locations you will be using the most to store all your files. The other locations are more internal files that your computer uses, like your operating system. That's where that will be located. Right here, this is showing you the different icons you have connected to your computer, whether it's, you could connect Bluetooth device, you connect your internet, USB, just different sorts of devices you connect. Okay, here you can control your volume. You see your battery, how much life you have left. In my case, I use I could use a stencil since it's touchscreen, and I could control what type of screen I want to use with it. And then I have the date. If you ever want to take a look at the date, you can also add events here just by clicking. And let's say I have a party this weekend, which I don't. You would save, you know. And now if you click it, you would see I have a party. Okay. Okay, and here this is the different types of notifications that your computer can give you. It will usually give you whether you need to update your computer, or if you have a Facebook account connected, you'll get Facebook notifications there. But you also here are able to do different things with your computer. You could switch to tablet mode if it's possible. Not all computers could change to tablet mode. You can also let your computer access your location. That's where you're at. If you have devices connected, this is where you could control. Same thing here with networks. Control your battery, different like the light mode, hotspots, airplane mode, and different settings. So that's basically where you control most of your computer external connections. Okay. And yeah, so that was the overview of a desktop. This is the first screen you're going to see. I hope you had more understanding of what the desktop holds. What's the first thing you see on your computer? I do want to tell you not to be afraid to use a computer. It is a very good device to learn to be familiar with. It sounds scarier than it seems, but once you start, just clicking on things and seeing how it reacts, it becomes more intuitive to you. You can become more familiar and it becomes less scary. And you'll be able to explore different things you could do with the computer. Okay, so all I want to say is keep going. Don't get discouraged of not knowing what one thing does on the screen. I will try and help you and learn more of what you can do with this. It is a very good skill to obtain. You could do so much. So I hope you enjoyed this first video. Okay, so just remember that after you are done using your computer, you go to your power, remember, and shut down. So this will completely close all your apps if you haven't done so already, and shut down.